I didn't give them a chance before the two games even started, guys. I had this as a sweep, and it's not an indictment on the Lakers. It's just about how powerful of a team this OKC Thunder team is. I mean, look, out of the 8 quarters that they have played, the Lakers have won only 1 quarter.
Easier for him.
4 straight games for the Lakers under 100 points. Very difficult to beat OKC if you can't get up there.
And OKC just has way more margin of error, and OKC is going to win this series easily.
Tell me if this makes sense. 31 points from Reaves, career best playoff game of his life. LeBron James, 300th playoff game, more than any human in NBA history. 50% shooting, leading at halftime. SGA sitting on the bench in foul trouble. The Lakers did everything right. OKC 125, Lakers 107. 18 points. Again. Same margin, second straight game, like clockwork. And when a reporter asked LeBron what needs to change, he said 2 words, "We're down 2." That is not frustration. That is not an excuse. That is a man who has played 300 playoff games telling you exactly where this is heading. And right now, everybody needs to hear the honest truth. Will the Lakers recover from this? Because after what we just watched, the answer is terrifying.
In order for the Lakers to have any chance to win 1 game in this series, their margin of error is thin as air. 3 things need to happen. LeBron and Austin need to have incredible games, which they had last night. OKC needs to miss shots from the outside, which they did last night. But then they have to take care of the ball. And when the Lakers don't take care of the ball with 21 turnovers, that methodically keeps increasing the leverage and the lead for OKC.
And I think this Austin Reaves situation is just going to be difficult for him. You're playing the best defense in the league. You've been out for 4 or 5 weeks. Even if he makes 5 for 5, they still lose. They're 15-point dogs every night. So this is a tough situation for the Lakers. I thought they played well. They're just not as good as OKC.
Oklahoma City makes a living.
Here is what makes this loss so painful. Third quarter, SGA on the bench, 4 fouls, MVP gone. Lakers up 5. This was the moment. The window, the chance. OKC went on a 22-4 run without SGA. Jared McCain off the bench buries a 3. Mitchell cutting. Williams finishing. Case Wallace, corner 3, dagger. 5-point lead became a 13-point deficit. Just like that. One analyst said it on live television. He said, "I am not sure how much better the Lakers can play than they already have." Scoreboard says blown out both games. 50% shooting, 31 from Reaves. LeBron making history. Lost by 18, again. This is not a team losing because they played badly. This is a team losing because Oklahoma City is on a completely different planet.
JJ, you got a technical in the first half. Multiple players had really long, extended conversations with refs. What was sort of at the core of those frustrations tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I sarcastically said the other day they were the most disruptive team without fouling. I mean, they have a few guys that foul on every possession, and all the good defenses do. SGA gets like I don't even know, a touch foul, I guess, on the drive. There was a stretch where 4 straight possessions, our guys got absolutely clobbered trying to make an entry pass to Jackson, and Jalen Williams is grabbing his jersey with both arms. That's a turn. They're hard enough to play. They're hard enough to play. You've got to be able to just call it if they foul, and they do foul.
But there is one moment from Game 2 that nobody is talking about enough. All night, LeBron getting hit, grabbed, fouled, no whistle. J.J. Redick lost it, technical foul, pleading every possession. After the game, he said it straight. LeBron has the worst whistle of any star player I have ever seen. gets clobbered on drives, hit on the head, rarely called. Then, fourth quarter, referee John Goebel turns around and yells directly in Austin Reaves' face during a jump ball. Final buzzer sounds. Reaves walks straight to that referee, face to face, said, "That was disrespectful. You do not talk to me like that." Now, did officiating cost the Lakers this game? One reporter sitting courtside answered that perfectly. Scroll down a very long way before you find officiating as the reason they lost. They got beaten by 18 in both games when SGA was not even playing well. The Lakers have much bigger problems than the referees.
The minor bit of good news is that he has progressed to running on the court, but he hasn't done any sort of contact drills yet. And when I asked him pointedly, when this series shifts to Los Angeles, are you going to try to ramp up and try to play? He pointed to the 8-week time frame he was given from the doctor when he initially got the MRI. Game four is only at 6 weeks. Right now we're at 5 weeks. And so when you're talking about 8 weeks, that would suggest he's nowhere close to a return. Now, he didn't flat out say that he would not return this series, but his body language and his answers led all of us in the room with him yesterday to believe that we're not going to see Luka Doncic in this series against the Thunder.
And through every painful moment of this game, one name kept echoing: Luka Doncic. Reaves had 31. LeBron was brilliant. 21 turnovers. Lost by 18. When Luka is on the floor, OKC cannot load everything onto LeBron. They have to respect him everywhere. Space opens. Driving lanes appear. Role players breathe. Without Luka, OKC suffocates LeBron, dares everyone else to beat them. Nobody could. Injury update. No contact work. No scrimmages. Earliest return Game 3 or 4. Kendrick Perkins said it perfectly. Pacific Ocean plus Atlantic Ocean equals Oklahoma City Thunder. That is their depth. 6 playoff games, 6 wins. SGA quiet both games against the Lakers. Didn't matter. Because when SGA goes quiet, Chet looks like the best player alive. When Chet rests, McCain hits back-to-back threes. When McCain sits, Mitchell cuts you apart. There is no answer. There is no off switch. LeBron has been down 0-2 11 times. Came back only 3 times in his entire career. This is the hardest of all 11. So here is the cold truth. Reaves gave everything. LeBron made history. Lakers played well. Lost by 18. Again. OKC destroyed them without their MVP on the floor. Referees frustrated the entire team all night. Luka is still in street clothes. The sweep is not coming. It is already here. One question. Drop it in the comments right now. Can the Lakers actually recover from this, or is OKC just too good? Say it with your chest. Like the video. Subscribe if you are new. Notifications on. Game 3 is in LA. See you in the next one.